Before we do the news properly, there's something I need to explain. Very, very keen viewers may have noticed that this hour-long programme, Top Gear, is sometimes 62 or even 63 minutes long. But this week, BBC Two have told us it must be 59 minutes. No ifs or buts. On the nose. In fact, all the programmes on BBC Two tonight must be exactly to length because they're going at 10 o'clock live to the MotoGP race.
Yes.
I'm not interested in bike racing.
Well, that's hardly relevant, is it? Just because you're not interested in something doesn't mean that the BBC should deny all the people who are the opportunity of seeing it.
Bike racing only works on YouTube.
What?
Well, you just see the crashes and then...
Oh, don't be sick!
Hands up if you want to see bike racing. Two. So about 8% of the population want me to get a move on.
Yes, they do, and I am one of them, and so is James. So we're going to press on and start with the news. And we start with news you may have heard of this week. A new flying car has been announced. Costs £150,000. Here's a shot of it in the air. That's what it looks like as an aeroplane. And here's a shot of it on the ground. It's just a crumpled aeroplane, isn't it? It just comes pre-crashed.
There's an even bigger problem I've thought of, which is, I think everybody knows, James, you do have a light aircraft. And before you take off, you have to do pre-flight checks.
Well, a few, yeah.
What are they?
Hey?
Well, you have to check the fuel that it hasn't got any
Why do you check the
moisture in
fuel?
it. Hasn't got water in it.
How would water get in
Oh,
the
we
fuel?
haven't got time for this.
No, I'm very interested.
No, we haven't got time
It's
for
only
this.
bike racing.
Yes.
James, tell me more about your pre-flight check.
No, just...
Actually, you know what? Even I would rather watch bike racing than listen to James talk about his pre-flight checks.
So get on.
So I will move it on. Now, there's a company in America called SSC, and a few years ago they brought out a car called the Aero, which for a time was the fastest car in the world, verified by Guinness, faster than the Bugatti Veyron. Well, now they've come up with another new car. Got a picture of it here. We have no details at all, but we do know its name. It's called the Twattlewaffle.
That's interesting. Is this going to be a rival for the new Pagani? What? The replacement for the Zonda. It's called the
Hurrah.
No, it's spelled H-U-A-Y-R-A. The
Hurrah.
So
So you've got a choice now, if you're a wealthy person, between the Twattlewaffle or the Hurrah.
So car makers now naming their cars after the noises people make when they're punched in the stomach. The Lamborghini...
Mini recently announced, OK, a new car. It's called the Mini, inspired by Goodwood. Stupid name, stupid price. £41,000.
For a Mini?
For a Mini, 41 grand. However, Aston has now gone one better, OK? Got this new car. It's called the Signet and Colette. And that's £43,000. 43 grand for that.
Yeah, we should point out that that is a Toyota IQ.
Yes, it starts out in life as an 11 grand Toyota. Aston Martin take the Toyota badges off, put Aston Martin ones on, price goes up to 31,000. They've now added the Colette badges, 43 grand.
So hang on, what do you get for that extra 12 grand on top then?
You need to look inside because what you get are, here they are, two cushions.
Wait a minute. What is the Signet and Colette?
Signet and Colette sounds like lap dancing duo from Leeds. What?
An ice skating duo.
No, to be honest, we know that the Signet part is an Aston Martin Signet. It's the Colette thing. What is Colette? Because it sounds like a feminine hygiene product. I made a mistake.
Did you?
You get more than just the cushions. I do apologise. You also get quilted sun visors, some biscuits. I'm reading this out, I'm just quoting what you get. A guide to Paris, a plastic camera, an empty bottle, and 4 compilation CDs featuring bands such as the Morning Benders.
So basically they're selling you a small Toyota full of clutter.
Now, the most important thing, obviously, a couple of weeks ago I showed you all a bird deposit on the back of my Range Rover, you may remember.
Yes, we do.
And I invited the viewing audience to send in pictures of bird dirt on their car that was more substantial. We've had some, I admit.
Oh, yeah.
Here's one from Africa. This is a
Oh, we know who did it.
Yeah, this is a marabou stork. God's cruelest joke, this bird.
Yeah, Jeremy, we haven't really got time for one of your bird lectures.
Well, you're going to get it, because this is more interesting than bike racing. God knew that bird was going to live in Africa, and he gave it bald legs. Now, I'm sorry, but that's a bit unkind. So its legs get hot and sunburned, and the only way it can cool them down, and I'm not making this up, is to wee on them constantly.
Yeah, but,
so it wees on its legs.
Oh, show. We're a car show. A giant stalk that wheezes on its knees is not strictly our kind of deal.
It is if it's standing on a Mitsubishi Lancer.
No,
Which it is, so there's a car element to my story. Anyway, there's another pic. You what?
What?
I think that could well be a Galant. Oh. It's a Galant. Remind me never to have him round for dinner. How did you know it was a Galant? You can only see the back of the television. Anyway, I've just humiliated myself and will now commit suicide. Except if I do that, you'll be able to watch the bike
Yes, we
racing.
will.
So I
On you
won't.
go.
I shall keep going with another bird dirt picture. I don't think a bird did that. I think that was a man, and I think if that's your car, you should report him to the police. Not that you can, because of course they've all resigned. But anyway.
And that's the end of the news.